Hi, I'm Io. Today, I'm gonna get 30 shows I hate. Pip and Posy. Oh my god, this show sucks. This show reminds Pip and her best friend Posy for Falkirk Adventures. Flo Ogles. Oh my god, this show sucks. This show reminds me 3 aliens are going on Falkirk Adventures. That's a ripoff of Labuntina, which is better than that. School of Roars. Oh my god, that show suck. This show reminds me that 5 monsters are going on Falkirk Adventures. That is a ripoff of Azumanga.io, which is better. Caillou. Oh my god, this show suck. That show reminds me that Caillou is throwing tantrums a lot. That is a ripoff of Roblox Friends and Piggy Builders, which are better. Tish Tash. Oh my god, that show suck. This show reminds me that Tish and Tash are doing Falkirk Adventures. This is a ripoff of Chip and Potato, which is better. Pira Penguins. Oh my god, that show suck. That show reminds me 5 Piris are doing Falkirk Adventures. This show has got the Philippines on it. That's a ripoff of The Pink Show, which is better. Rugrats 2021. Oh my god, this show suck. That show reminds me that all that kids are coming to the Falkirk Adventures. That show is a ripoff of the original Rugrats, which is better. Booba. Oh my god, that show sucks. That show reminds me that's Booba the Mouse, and the Green Orbs and Quinkisma Riley music. That studio albums suck. That's a ripoff of Robin's Invasion, which is better. Little Roy? Oh my god, that show sucks. That show reminds me that cartoon boy that goes on stupid adventures. That is a ripoff of Roy 2009, which is better. The Adventures of Little Brown Bear. Oh my god, that show suck. That show reminds me that Little Brown Bear getting a temper tantrum. That is worse than Caillou and Piggy Builders, Bears of Nottingham, and Roblox Friends are better. Clifford the Big Red Dog 2019. Oh my god, that show suck. That show is a stupid reboot that reminds me that Friends and Going Bad Adventures, and the original Clifford the Big Red Dog is better. Oh no, it's an alien invasion. Oh my god, that show suck. That show reminds me that Alien is a cunt aliens, and it's even worse than Booba, and Rabbids Invasion is better. DD Surprise. Oh my god, that show suck. That show reminds me that the kids are robots, are going on stupid adventures. Mash's Draw is way better. Bob the Builder 2015. Oh my god, that show sucks. That show that Bob building that cunty bounty runny fucking funny for good, and it's even worse than the 1999 series. And this show is a ripoff of Mojo Swap Tops and Piggy Builders are just way better. Third and Bird. Oh my god, that show suck. That show reminds me that Birdie has got stupidity now. That show is a ripoff of Esmond Roy, which is way better. Bob the Builder 1989. Oh my god, that show suck. That show reminds me that Bob and that Batty Builder. This the worst show is the 2015 one, and Mojo Swap Tops and Piggy Builders, which are just way better. Pokemon Indigo Age. Oh my god, that show suck. That show reminds me that Pikachu and Ash are stupid rebooty. That show is a ripoff of Pokemon Horizons, which is better. Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom. Oh my god, that show suck. That show reminds me that a silly elf and a stupid fairy are stupid in Falkirk Adventures. That is worse than Caillou and the Adventures of Little Brown Bear, and Piggy Builders is way better. Peppa Pig. Oh my god, that show sucks. That show reminds me that a bacon pig that is stupid adventures, and Sausage Pig is a crybaby. That show is a ripoff of Piggy Builders and Bluey, which are better. In the Night Garden. Oh my god, that show suck. That show is even worse than Flo Ogles, and Labuntina is way better. Lou and the Bally Bunch. Oh my god, that show suck. That show reminds me that a lobby bird Lou and her friends are doing Falkirk Adventures, and this a rip-off of Lloyd of the Flies, which is better. Dylan's Playtime Adventures. Oh my god, that show suck. That show reminds Dylan and his friends are coming to stupid adventures. This is a huge rip-off of Big and Small, which is better. Lee the Lion. Oh my god, that show sick. That show reminds Lee and his friends to use Falkirk Adventures, which is a huge rip-off of Rara the Noisy Lion, which is better. Yakadee. Oh my god, that show sucks. That show reminds me that Yakadee uses her catchphrase. That show is just, Yaki Yak, I know you can, we will fill you up, with a whiz pop bang, is too annoying a worst show that Bing, which is bad enough. Lou and P. Oh my god, that show suck. That show reminds me that Lou and her best buddy P and they like to go stupid adventures, and Curie and Lou is way better. King Pig 2026? Oh my god, that show suck. That show reminds me that King Pig that saying, onk 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 onk, and no being cunt. King Pig from Bad Piggies is way better. Bananas in Pyjamas 2011? Oh my god, that show sick. That show reminds me that B1 and B2 are coming for Stuck It Up. That show ruined the 1992 Bananas in Pyjamas is way better. Super Buns. Oh my god, that show sick. That show reminds me that a cunty bunny that lived at freaking adventures. Anyways, Vita the Vet is way better. Danger Mouse 2015? Oh my god, that show suck. That show reminds me that Mouse and the Brown Mole, and the original Danger Mouse, 1980 to 1981, which is better. Wait! I'm doing the #1 worst show. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Teletubbies 2015? Oh my, freaking god, that show suck. That show reminds me that 4 Teletubbies are going to do fucking adventures. That show has ruined the original Teletubbies for 1997 to 2001, which is better. Okay, see you next for more videos on Plotagon. Bye bye!